Coober Pedy is a town in northern South Australia, 846 kilometres north of Adelaide on the Stuart Highway. The town is sometimes referred to as the opal capital of the world, because of the quantity of precious opals that are mined there.
It's really simple. Right, when you think about it. As I'm holding the opal like that.
You mind if I? Yeah, with that?
Yeah, the cutting edge is on the tip, right? So basically, it's open like that. You watch the blade onto the opal. As you go through, your fingers go onto the blade and your thumbs open them. Wow. And you're watching the saw onto the blade. So you can see when it's going through.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So it's all about the
and
touch, all about the feel. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so got that scribe and all the rest of it. We need to take that out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yep.
So a lot of this shaping's been done with the 60 grit. So I've got the 140 grit here. So what the 140 grit does now, gets me down to my scribe. Now I'm about taking shortcuts. This is one of the ways that I've been able to do that.
Okay. So you drop down to 140 from one?
There's 60, 140, 280. 280 is the one that does most of the shaping.
Okay. Yeah.
This is one's wearing a bit there, so I've got one to replace it, but it's okay. Does the job I need now. Do you want to come behind and watch too? Or? Just, there's a little... So I approach the wheel like this. Now I'm just going to get down to the shape that I like. So that's where I've scribed it. And see the 140 grit enables me to do that quickly. Not necessarily, but with these wheels you've got to use water to cut with. You don't want to cut opal on a dry wheel anyhow. So there's a shape, it's almost done, almost. So the next thing is to change to the 280 grit. So this is where your shape comes in.
Like panel beat in a car.
It is, isn't it?
It's no different.
Yeah, like we start with the rough grip.
You get down smooth.
That's it.
And like the same as what we do with the barge.
Yeah, and then you got your diagrams.
The only difference is it's about the knowledge of the opal.
Yeah.
The opal. That's the only difference.
Just knowing how far that sand's gone in, true.
Sorry?
On knowing how far the sand goes through the opal.
Well, there's a way to tell that too.
Yeah.
Well, if we're painting the car black, we need 280 grit.
Yeah.
So, to look at opal with sand in it. You hold it up to the light. Right, you can see the shadow of the sand in there. See there? See the shadow of the sand in that top corner?
Okay, yeah, the dark patch.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right, you can see the sand through there too.
Right.
So that's what you do.
Right, okay, and that's all sand. So that's where you'd start.
But that's clean. Yeah, I'll clean it up first.
Yeah.
So if I was going to cut this, So basically, I mean, there's a little bit more sand in there, but that's how I would approach it. And then I'll look at the Opal and make my assessment from there. Now, come back to this, and I get back over the stone and just get the shape a little bit more refined. Once I've done that, I then start doing the diamond. So I do that by starting at that angle, right? Depending on the colour's very shallow there, so I'm not going to go down very deep with my angle. I'll go like that, start bringing the dot stick towards your belly as you turn it. It's putting a dime on the stone. So first up I need to done. Now start cutting the dime. Start bringing the dot stick towards my belly. In the style. There's your dime done.
That's lovely. How's the colours? You had none of that red there before.
That's right. But I knew it was there because I could see on the side.
Yep.
Okay, so although it doesn't look like it, the actual Opal is this next section, 600 grit, smooths that off. But first I touch the side. A lot of Opal cutters keep looking at the surface and worry about the surface, they forget about the edge of the stone. So, start on the edge first. So, wrist, thumb, fingers. Right, right, left hand.
And what grade are we on now? Sorry.
600 grit.
600.
And like we go down to 1200 grit, or up to 1200 grit. What do you go to in finding?
3000.
Wow.
Spin the stone, do it here. Do a little bit gentle on the wheel. Okay, so you look at the stone now, it just looks shiny, right?
Yeah.
If I do this, see how it's gone dull now?
Yep.
After the 3000 grit, it will stay shiny. So now we come down to the 1200. See, I'm not even having to look down on the stone now because the shape of the stone's already been done. Now it's all about the surface.
Coming up Season 1 Coober Pedy and the French Island Barge Boys Episode 6.
The French Island Barge is a long-time family-owned business that was proudly established here on French Island over 20 years ago, providing a professional service between French Island and Coronella. We hope you enjoy your stay. The French Island Barge is the only way you can take your car to French Island. To make a booking, contact 0428888729.